Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Final Five. The Fab Five. I'm a Michigan fan. I can use Fab Five as a good thing. Only 5 decks remain. And in the end, one shall stand and one shall fall. 4 shall fall. Let's just get it right. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a game, and we're going to rotate. All these decks are 30 wins and 1 loss. Every game is an elimination game. Any deck that loses is out. If both decks lose on the same level, then we have a tie, and a playoff commences. Unless I decide to hold a tie. But I probably won't. Just let you know that. Boom, boom, ba-boom, boom, boom. So, let's get right into it. This is level 31. We're going for win 31, baby. We'll play one game, then we'll rotate. And if the deck wins, it continues. If it doesn't, it has to wait and see if any other decks win. And upon any other deck winning, the deck that lost is eliminated. So who is first into the fishbowl? Five decks at 30-1 is insane to me. It combined an amazing combined record. On the draw, well, I need to draw land. If I do, this hand is very good. Actually, I need to draw 2 lands. What are the odds of that? I don't have any cyclers. I think I actually have to try another hand. This one does have cyclers, and therefore is better than that first one. Although we are a tutelage deck, we absolutely do not need to cast tutelage on turn 3 to be okay. We got the regulars in here. We got Omega, Shard, Neon, Holy, Zarvolt. You guys, thanks for showing right up and making the stream exciting. And it looks like we're against white aggro on the draw with a land light hand. So things are already scary. Without question, things are scary. Could the white-blue mill deck die right away? Drawing lands has been a problem. Drawing lands has been a problem on the internet today. I watched Shaolin's. Anyway, I watched his stream. Certainly had trouble drawing land. Is the party working, or did we just spoil being milled to our opponent? Don't say those things. That scares me. Like, I can't pause. Hold on, I'll have to pause him as soon as he does anything. Alright. Make me paranoid. And there was in fact a party issue. We did probably spoil something to our opponent. Hopefully that is now fixed. Of course, welcome back to Xbox, by the way. The place with beautiful one-click streaming, and the trade-off, of course, is sometimes you just tell your opponent your entire strategy. Alright, lands. Nope. Hold ups. This is getting dicey. What the heck? Alright. Not the land we wanted, though. Not quite what we needed. Still, the pressure isn't that high. Our opponent's turn 1 elite has not received the follow-up. Or envoy, sorry. Again, I'm stuck in Steam World. The Xbox so smooth, so shiny. I don't know. It's got its ups and downs, let's just put it that way. Sound without problems, amen to that. Uh-oh, will we go down to the Razorfoot Griffin? The mighty and proud Razorfoot Griffin, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I could just gain 4 life here. I don't know if that's how most people would do it. Yeah, how about no? Alright, the land is starting to come together. Now we gotta D up, figure out how to slow the onslaught. Probably involves taking damage for a little while, as we weren't able to get anything off the board. And we don't want something like, even though they are seal rank with some seal cards, that doesn't mean Gideon couldn't just drop onto the battlefield if we get sloppy. So we gotta play kinda smart. There is a Jor Isle Avenger, so we'll hit that with the counter spell. And try to buy some time. And try to find planar outbursts, of course, or some spot removals, or more blessed lies. Just land drop. You get really low, then you dig yourself a hole, and then you try to dig out. That's how this deck works, baby. If our opponent does nothing, then we can end step draw or end step commit and set him back. And there is fire for another Jor Isle Avenger. We'll confirm our suspicions. We knew that was coming. We saw it a mile away. Alright, say go. Battle continues. I think this turn we do a lie. Hope there aren't counter spells in our opponent's deck. Doesn't seem like a counter deck, but you just never know. And at some point you gotta go for it. Plus we tap him out for a counter there. We get really low on life, but maybe we can draw into some bomb to dig us out of this hole. 6 mana is a Kite Fins. Wow. Our opponent with the good old Azorius Skies build. The deck box Azorius Skies, but there's planar outburst right on time. Do we play it? Doesn't seem too bad, does it? Not with double commit in hand. There's not much that can go wrong. From what I saw, the closed beta would be going for at least a year. Well, that's something they said. Who knows if what they said is going to hold. Found time to perfect your Ixalan brews? Nah, sorta, kinda. Can't really say much about it. If the full Ixalan set is in, the beta, it's not going to take too long to really, quote, explore it, unquote, because you'll either find you'll find your dinosaur deck, and you'll find your pirate deck, and you'll tweak some cards, and you'll learn some things about cards. But for the most part, I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. Oh, look at the chat. Chat is hyping it up. Hello, Amp. Gimmick Man, what up? Tournament medals. Ba-boom. I do forget merfolk. I completely forget them. I think they look hideous. I think they look so bad. That's my opinion. You can have a different one. I won't be mad at you. Alright, let's see what happens here. Gonna take the damage. Just gonna hold on and see if I can commit the right things. Royal Spout. Gonna target your own stuff to make a 4/4. What does that mean? So it awakens even if I remove the target, right? So let's draw 2. I can't target an awakened land with a commit, so that is a concern. It's a great draw, but what does it do about this? I guess making him draw the Royal Spout again is fine. It's a very expensive way to get a 4/4. Now we're doing it. Easy peasy. Just draw the good stuff. Everything will be fine. Angelic Destiny, you say? You will be cast out. In the subway halls, in the shopping malls. If you play auras, they will be cast out. A little rush. Just throwing some rush at you for no reason. Oh, the pain he must feel right now. Yes, he didn't know Magic could be like this. He didn't know Magic could get like this. That said, game's not over. We know our opponent is about to draw a Royal Spout. Now, they might be debating right now whether or not to concede out of frustration. I'm just waiting for that scoop. That scoopy scooperoo. Oh my. Crazy sauce. Alright. Go ahead and crack this. Alright. Lands, lands, lands. We are going to have to find something else. But we have memory in the graveyard. Maybe we end up casting that at some point. Who knows? Opponent draws the Royal Spout with nothing to hit it with. But we don't have the card draw. Okay. Stabilizing. I think we're locking in the hammerlock. I feel like we've locked it in. I don't feel there's much our opponent can do yet at this stage. Got him in the Coquita clutch. There's no escape. 1 mana short of Sphinx's Tutelage Broken Concentration combo. Something I don't think I've ever done in my life. And let's start the milling. Oof. All good cards. Some are more equal than others, Animal Farm style. I could keep lands to loot away with this, but I hate that idea. This deck loves lands. The more lands it has, the happier it is. And that's the end of the story. Oh, getting paused. Our opponent now sees how this is gonna go. The strain and the pain. Alright, let's play a Torrential Gearhulk. Pause. What you got? Got something? Got a counter? Got something to do with this? Maybe just reading this mythic monster of a card? A calculated dismissal. Okay. That's scary because if they had had that earlier, we'd have died. When we were trying to resolve that Blessed Alliance, that would have been not good. But we'll pay 3. Our opponent will scry. If they keep anything they like, it's going to get milled. So the best thing they can do with this scry is put lands on top. So that I don't double mill him. And let's do this. No, we're not going to memory. I know that sounds exciting. I know some of you really want that. We've called for reprisal. We know that Royal Spout is in the hand. If the other card's reprisal, cool. Alright, mill that stuff. You got something? Reprisal. Oh, who called reprisal? Rabbit, Rabbit. Rabbit is the champion. Rabbit has done it. Rabbit locked it in way before it became a thing. Rabbit, you are today the prognosticating genius of Magic Duels. Congratulations. Gotta reach Sanitarium, Broken Concentration combo. Next up, Royal Spout. Oh yeah, that's a cool bot feature. More people need to use it. There are so many bragging rights to be won by calling your opponent's play. For example, right now, calling route, not a good call. We already know it's in their hand. Calling fog, Oh, fog is so, yeah, we get in before fog, and then we have a fog command. Just hit exclamation point fog. You know, every deck has fog. Fog City. Opponent is falling asleep on turn 25. Yeah, you can't blame him. There's the Royal Spout. Here it comes. Make a 4/4. It's tempting to let this happen, to be honest. But oh, if I had one more mana, I could loot into it with tutelage and then play the Gear Hulk again. It'd be so bad. Nah. Ah, Topin. We barely knew you, Topin. Milia. Good old 7 mana, counter target spell, draw a card. Your opponent loots 1. That's my Gyro Reach combo. That's the first time you've seen Broken Concentration Madness out? Yep. Still here to amaze you. Still coming up with shenanigans. Years into Magic Duels. That's me. That's me. That's CGB. Mill kill ya. All right, get your bets. What's going to happen first? Is he going to get milled to death, or is he going to get killed by Torrential Gear Hulk? I need your bets. Mill you or kill you? That is the question. No, I'm not countering a Razorfoot Griffin. And it's arguable over whether or not countering that Griffin would speed up the you or the mill you plan. Jouar Isle. Okay, 2 creatures. You can counter something. I got clues. They're multiplying. And I'm losing. Alright. We got a lot of bets for mill. Makes sense, makes sense. It's looking millish. It's looking like mill might be the way to go. Glimmer? As long as I don't punt. Speaking of which, we gotta play sharp today. This isn't just another day at the office. This is the quest for the best. This is the final 4. There's the concession. Yeah, somebody should have bet on a concession. Alright. 31. So our first 31er, blue-white millstone. Good pull, good pull, good pull. Excellent pull. All right, game 2, switching it up. Temur Energy, can you get to 31 and match your competition, the blue-white control deck? We just don't know. We don't. Yeah. Blue-white just got to 31 and 1. This is level 31. All the decks are going to try to get to 31. All the decks are on 30. All the decks have 1 loss. All of them are going to try to get to 31. Any that can't, eliminated. Because now that blue-white is there, this is an elimination game for every other deck. They have to win. They have to. Here comes someone. Please don't be a rematch. I think that's a different background. Same avatar, different background. What are we up against? Somebody tell me. What signals are we getting here? What does that mean? What is this dude and his Haryuken and his braids and his armor in a swamp with some crazy white birds? What's this mean? Get your bets in. Daddy Reed, 419, rank 2. Got the sleeves, though. He's got sleeve game. Oh, this hand. Well, I've got all my colors, and I've got a grinder in tracker, so I'm going to try to play this hand. Turtle, good stuff. Bant. CGB, you should do some archetypes rounds for more content post Quest for the Best. Maybe. But thank you for the suggestion. Always happy to hear suggestions on what to do with my time. I'm really enjoying Duels 2013 on Steam, so you'll probably see plenty more of that in the near future. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you've never played Duels 2013 on Steam, you should look into it. It is still a game that you can purchase and play. And if you did play it and liked it, you can always go back. Alright, we'll get a green source on the battlefield, but we're not playing tracker yet. We want to play it when we can make a clue. Alright, I don't think anybody called for Sacred Cat, which I don't get it. Why are there so many Suntail Hawks in the world, but so few Sacred Cats? Target creature and opponent controls doesn't untap. I don't think I've ever seen this in play. I'm not shooting this. I'm not. I have standards. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. It's such a cute kitty. No chasing triple rank 40 for full platform coverage. I'm probably not rank 40 on iOS. I don't really keep track of that anymore. I give away too much gold. I'm just a gold gifting machine now. The rank isn't quite what I'm looking for. I'll play with you. We'll make some videos. I need to train because Nighthawk says he's going to destroy me. This stream, this crew, this group, our way of life is being threatened by Nighthawk, who is planning to devastate. All right, that's our opponent obviously thinks we're gonna block that cat, but we are not because of Anointed Procession. He gets 2 cats if we do that. MV4 the blue flyer that takes 2 spells to kill. Interesting. That would be a really not a fan. That said, I got spells. But you can't kill it. You just can't. So that's a Glyph Keeper is what Bob is calling for. He's calling for a Glyph Keeper just to set the record straight. Yep. Beware of Nighthawk's 100-card good stuff deck. I mean, no, he challenged me in Duels 2013, just to be clear on that. So he has challenged me to Duels 2013. He says his favorite deck is Grim Procession, so I have to look up his old videos if he has any for 2013, and I have to find his Grim Procession deck build and figure out what I'm up against, because the only thing that makes sense is when you're a content creator playing against another content creator in a game that's no longer supported by the company or is no longer played by anybody. The only thing that makes sense is to do a meticulous and ridiculous amount of research on your opponent so that you can get those bragging rights that you badly need so that you can sleep at night so that your ego stays in one piece. God, I feel better having said that for some reason. Alright, land for turn, Gear Hulk, and because our opponent's a token deck, we're gonna put 1 token here so we can attack this turn, and the rest are going on the Gear Hulk so we have a big trampler. It's the strat. And he's gonna take the block, makes sense, so he can embalm it, but that's a 6, it's either a 6 or a 7 mana embalm. Either way, it's so expensive, I don't mind him spending a turn doing it. So it's 6. So he can spend a turn getting a pair of 4/6 flyers, and I won't be as angry. They still can't combine to get in the way of the Gear Hulk. But this is going to be an interesting game. Our opponent has the Procession. Our opponent has the Embalm theme. So they're getting work done. We can't pretend that they don't. Yeah, now we're holding back the cat. That makes sense. We can't pretend this is an easy peasy walk in the park. It's got some challenge. You could go into rap with that amount of breath. Brother, you don't want to hear me rap. Anybody who knows me only needs to know one thing to prep for. Control! You're probably the type of person who takes a deck like Exalted Darkness and tries to make it into a pure control deck, aren't you? Glorious! Alright, so... land for turn. Oh, show. Let's see. Mana available 7. This is 5. This could be 7. The question is, do I get in with Tracker? I think I do. Kitty's gonna block something, and then he's gonna make 2 cats. That's okay. Our stuff is just bigger right now, and we can blow up any dual blocks. So let's apply the pressure. If he's embalming, he's not casting, which is what the Kefnet Monument punishes us with. It's when these casting things. Alright, get that damage in. What you got for blocks? I challenge you to block. Temur. We've got a call for Temur. That's a good call. Still trying to make Boros control a thing. You fool. You fool. You've probably tried to pump your son home and force her to 1,000,000 and probably tried to get your Firemane Angel out of the graveyard 100 times. Or just leave it there. It's safe there. Can't get exiled. Just gain that life. See, I know your pain. I try everything. I try everything with those decks. Okay. Those are the blocks, huh? Well, no point in pumping or killing anything. Now, Aether Sphere Air Force. Hold up. Hey, get me some energy. It's Gadoosh. Your move, Anointed Procession. We're just going to try to pound our way through this Anointed Procession. Maybe a bad idea. I mean, I'd love to just have a spell that killed the Anointed Procession, but that's not in the deck. Here come the Flying Kittens. The Flying Embalmed Kitty Cat tokens. Meow! Look at that mummified kitty. Oh, kitty got wrapped up in bandages. Oh my. Who called Temur? Who called it? Who called it? Who called it? Somebody is the master of prediction. And a Javelineer, so another embalmy type. And he taps down 2 of my creatures. I saw it. Amp! Amprine. Amp is now the master of prognostication in duels. The Amp is now the person who called it. What do we give in the +1/+1 to? It's kind of awkward, right? Because if I kill that Temur, it just comes back as double, but it's legendary, right? So killing it shouldn't be a big deal. Alright, give me a second here. Let's go ahead and get this token off the field. It takes away the flying so we can keep getting in there in the air. Alright. Untap 1 creature because our opponent's Kefnet monumenting my face. Legendary. Embalm, exile this card, create a token that's a copy, except it's a white zombie human cleric with no mana cost. So it's still legendary. So if he embalms it, he only gets 1. Like, he would get 2 tokens with the procession, but he'd have to choose 1 to keep. Okay, so what are we doing this turn? 5, 6. We can definitely crack a clue first. And see if that changes things. Gives us a glory bringer or something. A hub. I'd much rather play a hub. So there we go. Energy. Clue. Tracker. 4 mana open. I guess we'll leave it open in case we smuggle into something excellent. Oh, those kitties. Those kitties. But we'll just go ahead and do the lifelink. Attacks for 6. And hope he doesn't have a way to pump up those kittens. It could be ferocious. Meow. I'll take one more draw step right now in case we hit something we'd like to play. A Sylvan Advocate comes to mind as a card I'd love to just slam. And that's not it. Now Amp has announced Dusk. You. Shard has called for Jiro's resolve in before a win. That's cheating, Shard. That's really going for the title. But Dusk, now you're just hoping I get destroyed, aren't you? Oh my god, that would hurt. That would be bye-bye Tireless Tracker. Bye-bye Verter's Gearhulk. However, that's a good reminder to me not to pump this without a reason, as it might get dusked. There is a monument. The Oketra's monument. That's going to make a bunch more tokens. Locks down the Gearhulk, so the board is getting wide. We've got to get the damage in. Here comes the Tezzeret trigger. It's going to target a kitty, I'm sure. Our opponent needs the life. Yep, targets a kitty. And we'll wait for the attacks to come. We're going to get punched a bit. You should send the 3/2 Vigilance as well. Yep, here comes this and that. And that and something else. Interesting thought process going on. Not sure what's up. Alright. Shoot this. Try to prevent some of that life gain. Keep this game in reach. Although we need a way to deal one more damage in the air. One more damage in the air. 2 more damage in the air. Shut up, Dan. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures. Crew, 2 attackers. Power that up, another attacker. Not dead on board. Let's crack a clue, see if we can find an answer. Big tracker. Ooh, okay. That should really help seal things up. Right. Draw that. Okay, what do I definitely not want to block with? No, I don't want to block with the Virtuoso. He's my airborne game plan, so we don't want to block with him. So we'll crew with him instead. Harvester will follow suit. Tapping you? What do I definitely not want to block with? I mean, yeah, you. You'll do. And fighting. We fighting. Gonna keep the energies secrets. But we're going to keep our life total up because, you know, what is that card? Trial of Solidarity. In before that, right? Airborne. Draw. It's a hub. That gets us to 8 energy. Not as worth it. I'm going to drop you off. And this Wilds is a double clue, so that's why I'm keeping it. Got you to 2. Our opponent needs a big turn. We got some squids. Thank you, Omega. Brought the squid to the party. I appreciate that. Good to see. Good to see. Lebo, hello. Welcome in. Good to have the crowd. Good to have the crew intact. So, what's coming next? They can concede. Temur 31 wins. For Temur 31 alive and kicking. All right. In case you're just jumping in, this is the final 5 for Quest for the Best. This is level 31 that we're working on. We're going to switch decks every game. Every game. Enjoy your dinner, Shard. Thanks for being here, man. ever gain. Pump it up. Pump it up. Gotta play sharp. Hey, is this the same guy again? If it is, we're gonna give him the gold and take off. But this is the same look. Same look for sure. Yep, same guy. So let's get our hand and then concede. Gold for you, sir. Go work on that. Go work on that deck. Work on that embalm anointed procession. Which, by the way, that background, would you call embalm anointed procession? Would you call blue-white tokens? I wouldn't. Bob isn't letting it go. He's like, that is a Simic ramp background for show. For show. He knows. He knows. He's not letting anybody off the hook. So what are we playing against this time? What are we up against? Who is it? Who is this? What deck are we battling? Get your predictions in. Be the master of prognostication. Amp currently has the title. Esper Control, allies. Got some calls being made. Fred Linker 06, what have you brought to us? He's brought 70 cards and 4 rank. We've brought Inventor's Apprentice into Voltaic Brawler into Ronus, the Indomitable. We got a call from Arrogant Rabbit for the Triple Fairy Miscreant draw. I've never seen this. Neon City with the Rakdos Junk. He's still in the game. That's a mountain. So Neon City in the game on Rakdos Junk because of the mountain. All right, send the 1-2. No pump up yet. Nerd Ape is feeling small, my friends. Red Black Tutelage. Oof. Now that's a bold I've ever seen one. Thank you for taking the time to get that right. I know those commands. You get used to the commands, man. Once you start doing them, you do it. Oh, you mean red blue? That's Izet tutelage. All right, here is some goblins. Anybody call mono red? It's looking like mono red goblins. Aggro. All right, scraps. Scraps can pump you. The thing is playing Ronus just better? I mean, then we get blown out the next turn by a removal spell. So if I can hold back Ronus, that's fine, but yeah, take this tokens. If you thought you were the beatdown, you were wrong. By the way, what's up with people in their backgrounds today? Like, this avatar does not scream mono red to me. And maybe it's still black red. Maybe they're gonna go swamp blood flow connoisseur. Oh, that's no. No, you don't chump block tramplers, kids. You don't do it. You don't do it. Just don't chump block with a trample. Don't do it. And yep, shame quit. Shame quit is in effect, ladies and gentlemen. Shame quit has occurred. However, the game goes on. Scrap Heap takes a shot from Collective Defiance. When we started this game, we have to finish it. All right. Raw. Sweet. Let's repump that apprentice. Let's save our energy with the brawler for a time when we want the trample, need it to get damage through. Not a lot of point in just pumping energy into the brawler when the opponent doesn't have any blockers. Token attack? Nah. How about nah? Bob, on iOS I feel I've exclusively seen Homeless Jace 90% of decks last 48 hours. Oh, amen. It's just too much work. It's years off our life customizing decks. Oh, man. All right. Should have stayed with the boat. You should always stay with the boat. Let's bring the pain. He has me in 19 turns, baby. If only he hadn't shame quit. And down to 2. With Aronis for the trample backups, and just the AI's given up. The AI's not even trying. They're just passing. They're just passing priority. Leaving myself wide open to double removal spell, because who cares? All right, an uneventful 31st win for red-green vehicles. Now, red-green vehicles has an interesting distinction. It got the furthest in Quest for the Best without a loss. I believe it got to 27-0 or 28-0, one of those two. I'd have to look up to be sure. But it got the deepest without a loss. Blue-White Mill picked up its loss like right at 25, or I think it was right on 25 is where it picked up its first loss. So there's that. Give the AI gold. No, I'm not going to do it. No. No. All right. Who's got a call? Go ahead. Peer deep into the soul. Peer into the eyes and read the soul of this homeless Jace man and tell me what they're playing. Get your predictions in. Go, 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 go. Get them in. Be the king of the call. Right now the call master is Amp. Amp's got the call. We got a call for a mirror match. Rakdos Junk, Ramp, Eldrazi, Mill. All right, here we go. No artifact is awkward, but hand is good. Gotta use it. Unbridled Growth, coming out of the Dragon King at rank 1. Just immediately draws a card. Not messing around. Has no issues with mana. And okay, gonna need an artifact. We're going to be playing one of these games where it's like, hello, artifact. Where you at, artifact? We got a call for ramp. Is it burn? I think Is It Burn's off the table right now. Anybody with green in their call is still alive. We got some ramp Eldrazi. And there is, I mean, okay. Kind of a ramp spell, right? I mean, an 0/3. Search your library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield tapped. I mean, it is a ramp spell. One cannot deny this. Okay, so Fnatic's not going to get nowhere. Let's use the Bomat Courier. At least this way we get a card under it. We don't get nothing out of our attack. Walking right into Blossoming Defense if that's the way our opponent wants to use it. Cool. Fog. We've got mono green Stompy. That call is late though, Glorious. I can't call you the Prognostication King if you get your call in too late. You've already seen 2 forests, so can't do it. Too late, but might be green-white revolt. Yep, he's too late on this one. But if somebody's got to get it right, there is a Reclamation Sage. Oh, that's a beating. Oh, it hurts. He just took out my only artifact. Actually, if he's going to have a Reclamation Sage, I'm really happy if he's going to use it on a Bomat Courier. That's fine with me. All right, let's play Trained Armadon, a.k.a. Weldfast Engineer with no artifact. Just the worst, the dirt worst. Chandra's going to have to do the heavy lifting in this game. There's no question about that. Going to have to be a card advantage engine. Going to have to be a light in dark places when all other lights have gone out. And here comes a crocodile. Okay, I don't even know what to call this anymore. It is green-white, but I don't think anybody quite called green-white crocodile the crossing deck. You know what I mean? Alrighty, bring it on. What am I supposed to do to this? Well, let's see what we draw. That does 3, not 4. So I think we just gotta take a chance and kill that croc. If he has another one, it feels bad. Or if he has a removal spell, it feels bad. But I think we just gotta make him have it. It's green-white. It's green-white. Do they really have another haste? Do they really have spot removal? Let's find out. Let's just say Fog won't get rid of Chandra. Okay, Primal Hunt Beast. We did it. We lived. We took a chance, and it's gonna be okay. We can all breathe. Land for turn. Alright, plus Chandra. We need some card advantage, baby. Help me, Chandra. Help me, Chandra. Help me, Chandra. Help me, Chandra. Alright. So we can crew you. It's at the beginning of combat on my turn, right? Yep. So this pretty good blocker against this. We can hold this up, and we got a pretty good answer to most anything. If our opponent attacks with both, we can block over here, and then lightning over here, instead of having to figure out a chump block with our Fanatic. We could also get in right now, but I just don't want playing a slower game because we just have a slower draw when we're trying to ride Chandra to victory. Come on, Chandra. Keep it together, Chandra. Help me, Chandra. Help me, Chandra. Here comes the Hound Scout. Yep, Hound Scout in the Hizzle. Land or a pump? A pump. Probably the right call. Here comes Sunblade Alpha. Uh-oh. Opponent getting wide. Opponent getting cray-cray. We're gonna have to match up this board. I think we can. We probably have to kill this because if our opponent plays a land, ouch. Even though they missed their land drop this turn. And they didn't put a land on top with the Hound Scout. Yep. Yep. He wants to kill Chandra. Crew it. Alright, let's get into blocks. These don't have Blossoming Defense, but we'll see. Gonna wait till the last minute here for the pump spell. Alright. Didn't see it. Let's go for it. Bang. Yes. No! Who called it? Who called it? I mean, I don't know, man. The correct call would have been green-white fog. The blowout. The blowout fog. Riggedy wrecked. Fogged his own combat step. Riggedy wrecked. Oh, yeah, Gimmick Man. Nailed it. I don't know if I can give, like, the proper props for calling fog. It's just, it's fog is to be expected. It's almost like a weatherman saying the sun will rise tomorrow, right? And not even saying what time. I don't know if I can call you the champion for calling for fog, but props. I can give you props. All right, you take 2 from Chandra. I think we're still D'd up. Let's see, if he pumps his team, that becomes a 3, I can block that. That becomes a 4, I can block that. Still, do we want to take that chance? Oh, we can block there, I wouldn't mind him using, but he's only got 1 card left, right? Okay, so yeah, we'll fire this off now before he can pump it. I was trying to decide if I really am afraid of him using 5 mana that way. And I don't think I'm afraid of it, but why take the chance? Why let him have that? Because then we don't have good blocks. Yep, Neon says kill the elf, bolt the bird. If Fog cantripped, would it be good? Sure. They should totally make Fog a cantrip. It would be broken. I'd run fog in everything. Oh man, that's brutal. That Rex Sage wrecked us. Rex Sage off the top, I think, or it would have been played last turn. All right. Do the Hound and the Hunt Beast attack? If they do, it's straight trades, and I still have a Chandra facing a Rex Sage. What's he gonna do? Sends the beastie. Yep, he's going for trade skis. Is it another fog? Now I could do this, or I could do a chump, and I would leave him with a Hunt Beast. But I think this is better. Because worst case scenario, if I draw nothing, he still has to attack Chandra twice to kill her. All right, fog. No fogs. More like a Wrecking Sage. Oh yeah, buddy. They always have the Wreck Sage. All right, that's a draw. Let's go up. We need card advantage. We need card advantage on this board, and that is another land. But we're gonna hold this one, and Chandra's gonna get attacked. Hopefully not too bad. A crocodile would hurt so bad right here. Oh, Scrappy Scrounger, where are you now? Oh no, not a Timberland Guide. That takes a turn off Chandra's life. Please not 2 Timberland Guides. No Timberland. Please don't hurt me. All right, Sage coming in hot. Any predictions on what that last card is? I'm predicting a 5-drop. So what is a 5-drop in like this kind of set? What is a 5-drop in this set? I don't know, man. All right, cast you. Yes. Do I do it for 3? Yes, I do. Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Glorious. Royal's Retribution. Ulamog. Skyship would be left field completely. Verter's Gearhulk. Unbridled Growth. Just going to draw a card. Just going to straight draw that card, I bet. No hesitation. No hesitation. Yep. Check your watch. What time is it? It's card drawing time. Here comes Vessel of Nascency. Whoa. Anybody see that coming? I didn't see that coming. There's got to be Revolt in this deck. I mean, all this stuff is Revolt stuff. There is a Primal Bellow, a Vessel, a Lifespring. Oh yeah, Spinedworm. That's the 5-drop, everybody. He's holding a Spinedworm. Figured it out. Got it. Solved the riddle. You can't say in before something revealed off a Vessel. It's bad form. All right, does he attack? He did take the Spinedworm. I'll double check that in a second. This Vessel, Bellow. Yeah, he did take the Spinedworm. Gotta go for the 5/4. All right. So we'll crew. This is a nice little sequencing play that you should make if ever given the opportunity. Obviously, it's kind of rare, but this is the kind of thing you can do. I'm going to block with the copter. I'm going to loot. I'm going to drop off a land I don't need. Then I'm going to use Ballista to kill this thing. I don't actually want to trade it with my copter, but they did just give me a free loot, and I'm going to take it. So there's your odd play for the day. Doesn't come up often. All right, Chandra, you've been working. You've been working so hard. Keep it coming, lady. All right, I think we can start dealing some points. Our opponent is down to 11 from some of the incidental damage that's come across and that harvester earlier, so I think we got a good shot here. All right, I'm gonna play out Harvester and Pia Nalar here and just gum up this board. Somebody puts in before Spindworm. Please not Royals Retribution. I can't go through that again. I can't get Royals Retributed out of a game again. That left scars. That left marks on my heart. All right, come on now. What else what do you got? Rec Sage number 3? Nope, Lifespring Druid. I was ready. I mean, we were gonna flip a table. Rec Sage number 3 would be pretty nasty. To be fair, we've had 2 Aether Sphere Harvesters and a Copter. But man, I bet our opponent regrets Rec Saging a Bomat Courier on turn 3. If they have that kind of hindsight, I don't know. Primal Bellow is a card in his deck. How many forests does he have? 3? So I'll put the Harvester in front. Seems safe. Primal Bellow. What'd I tell you? It ain't Fog. It's Primal Bellow. Let's gain some life. Unflip table. Yes, they have Bellow. That is the truth, Pear. You got it. Or Purr. Do you like Pear or Purr? If you put it phonetically, I'll try to get it right. I'm not great at names, just being truthful about that, but I try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okie dokie. Got there. Do not cast. Okay, so our opponent's at 6. All we have to do is fly over. They're tapped out. We will give gold, but black-red vehicles will take the win. 31. There's only one more. There's only one more. Can red-white cars get to 31 as well? All right, where are the bad dudes hiding? Where are the opponents with some ranks to them? Where are the opponents with some elite skills? Uh-oh. You know who it is. Same old friend every time. Who's got the car? Oh, the car. I mean, who's got the call? What am I playing against? Peer into those cold, dead red eyes. What is this opponent playing? What are they shuffling up? What did their deck builder's heart desire? Talk to me, Goose. I need to know. We got a landfall deck. I think the deck, though. We got 5-color 1-drops. Ooh, Iron Lion. This is a rank 40. This is a rank 40. Things are about to get real. This is a decent hand on the draw, but there's no power to it. Ooh, all removal. Boros Control it is. Into a Planeswalker. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be so sad. This is Revelation deck. That's so specific, I don't even know. Suntail Hawk, Child of Night, Elves, and we top deck a land. Brutal. And of our 5 removal spells and land. Excellent. It's the other half of the deck. Okay. Well, that can be helpful later. Our opponent showing us black-white, but no creatures, which is very bad for us. Black-white has a lot of control, and our hand is not good for this matchup. That is something, but it might not help very much. It might not help very much if our opponent has Never, of course, and Cast Out and whatever else. All right. They're probably going to show us that Never to Return or that Anguish Unmaking. So be it. Flood City, baby. Flood City. Are we going to loot? No loot house. Our opponent likes their hand, likes their position. That good old Xbox connection. Sorry about that, VT, but we're working on phasing out from that. Oh my god, do they have nothing? They didn't even use Loot House, but they have nothing? I have nothing for Nahiri right now? Do we have a chance? Do we have a chance? Oh, this felt so bad. This looked so bad. Alright, do we just play Skyship no value? I think that's a pretty bad play. But if I play Depala, it just dies. I'm gonna drop Skyship no value. I mean, if the opponent had... Maybe they have a Solemn Offering is the only thing I can think, but it just doesn't seem likely. And they're not using that Loot House. Why aren't they using Loot House if they don't have an answer? Just passing. They're just passing the turn. What are they keeping? What are they holding on to? What? What is happening? Why aren't they casting spells? Why aren't they casting spells, everybody? What is this? I'm flooding out to nowhere, and our opponent's just not playing spells. This is a rank 40. A rank player, ladies and gentlemen. Can't stuff up. Alright. I mean, if I play this, it's just gonna die. But I guess we can get a look at a hand. Guess we can try to draw from it. Alright, I'm sending my Skyship in to die to Blessed Alliance. Nope, no hits. But probably got us closer to one. Alright. There's the murder. So our opponent was holding up murder, I guess, when they saw that Skyship, and they must have just drawn the bat, is what I'm thinking. Must be the case. But that, man, that's so suspect. That's so suspect. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I feel so lost. I don't know what my opponent's doing. I feel like they're just holding up mana. They should be looting if they can't answer Nahiri. But maybe I don't know the whole story. What am I missing? There's a battle at the bridge. Down goes Depala. Okay. Alright. So I don't make this play too often, but we're going to go for it. Because I don't have freaking threats in my deck, apparently. So now we do this, and we have a lot of good options. The one I'm actually going to take is Depala. And I don't think I've ever made this play before. But with my opponent tapped out, I'm going to tap with Depala. And since it came into play off Nahiri, I'm just going to go for 7 and try to find more threats. We got a veteran motorist. I paid 7 mana for a freaking veteran motorist, ladies and gentlemen. Only on quest for the best. Only on quest for the best. 7 mana vet motorist. Worth it. Oh my lordy. In the meantime, finding Nahiri is apparently hard work. Awesome. Just awesome. Chat, you guys are the MVPs. You are the MVPs of Quest for the Best. Would have fetched Thalia to be cruel. Yeah, I guess it would have caught this Cradle. Man, our opponent just, they don't like tapping mana. That's what I'm getting out of all this. They do not like tapping mana. Nahiri saving our butt. Our hand was pure garbage. And Nahiri is putting it back together as best she possibly can. Alright, let's play you. Let's play you. Get our scry on. Hopefully set up another dwarf or vehicle that I can get with Depala next turn. Okay, so I'll put you on top, put you second, so I can Depala you. Say go. Yep, gonna kill something. Yep, there's that fatal push. Fatal. Don't know if y'all knew. So fatal. Our opponent just, maybe they're just an almost all removal spell deck that we're gonna have to slog through. He's sitting on Ormondal and tokens and zombies and Gideon. Oh, just that? Lord almighty. Oh no! Our opponent's packing. They've got the sky ship. I guess you hold that back because Nahiri might exile it, but yeah. Okay. So there is, on top of our deck, is a heart. So let's go get it. And we'll go for 2 cards deep. One of them we know is Heart of Kirin. And we did not hit on the other one, son of a biscuit, but oh well. Alright, get in there. Let's save this energy in case our opponent plays a red mana and a motorist out of nowhere. Let's not use lifelink. We're going to need our energy to take down the ship. Take down the boat if our opponent can crew it. And I mean, this hand is pretty gas. Let's just keep all of it. We'll just keep the whole thing. We're good. We're good. We don't need... We're fine. Don't worry about this. Remember, Harness Lightning uses all your energy, so thanks to Aether Hub and Harvester, we've got an energy reserve. There is a Murderous Compulsion. Bang, bang. Depala down. Power, just, scroll down, dude. Just scroll down. Deck lists are in the channel feed, and they're near the top right now, too, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. Okay, not gonna see any new cards. We may as well rummage this card. As we slog through our opponent's defenses to the best of our ability. Let's deploy the Selfless One. Crew it up. Send the 3/5. Opponent just ignoring, maybe they haven't had interaction for Nahiri, but it's like they're just ignoring Nahiri the whole game, taking a very different line than I'm used to seeing. Right, wrong, who can say? But at the end, one will win, one will lose. End step, nothing. That pause makes me think the Selfless Spirit is something. I mean, I don't have every list. It's a good list, though. I mean, there's a lot of decks there. There's like 30 deck lists. What more could you want? What more could you want? It's like its own little deck website, but it's just all the junk I've played. Some has been good, some has been fails. There's been some surprises, like Grixis. And then there's been some other surprises, like Blue-White Milieu. Milieu kill you. Alright, big turn. What you doing, Skyship? Having a think. Having a good old ponder. Trying to lure me to sleep, perhaps? Maybe if he falls asleep, I can attack his Nahiri. How about that? Displace Humans was the best deck and should have gone all the way. That deck was awesome. I don't care what nobody says, I still love it. Alright. Let's get in some damage, shall we? I have this weird feeling that my spirit's going to die anyway, so I'm going to use it to crew rather than attack. Let's see what happens. Here we come. Archangel Avacyn. It is. I was afraid, but not unprepared. So we trigger on the stack. We will harness that lightning. Now he can crew that skyship. Right now, he can go for that skyship crew. That's a thing. If he chooses not to, we know the ghost is in full session. Or he's just listening to me, which, if you're listening to me, you should stop it. I gotta talk to my Twitch people. You can do it if you want to. I can't stop you, but it's better. It's better for the whole world if you don't. All right. Let's plus, but I don't need to discard. Deploy the copter. Just vehicle overload out here. And I'm just saving. Just sitting. We'll just sit back on some of this stuff. How long has Avacyn been sitting in that hand? Probably a long time, but who knows? It would explain a lot about how carefully every turn has been played. Because Avacyn, she's a demanding lady. Alright, I'm gonna start by rummaging this land. We've got him at 6. Can we cross the finish line? Could it be? Alright, let's go for this. Ballista. Crew up the crew. Okay. And let's crew up the rest of the crew. Just stalling a little in case we can draw removal. But opponents at least playing that part tight if they have it. They are playing that part tight. Art off the Planeswalker. Don't ever forget that. Send the crew. Here's a reprisal. Here's a Gideon's Reproach. Well, if he had timed those, he could have gotten one of those to resolve, but maybe it doesn't matter. Let's pitch the Selfless Spirit. Indestructible. And that's it. Game over. Opponent with the concession. Damage resolving shortly. Get excited. Every deck has picked up their needed win to make it to rank 31. This has been the final 5 of Quest for the Best. This has been level 31. I'm going to hold that there for the day. Just a quick channel update for what we're doing on Quest for the Best. I'm definitely going to finish it, but I do like playing on Steam and working on other games right now as we wait for Arena to come out. So we're going to finish the quest. I'm just going to do it in set amounts. So weekdays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday, we're going to do a round like this of Quest for the Best where we play each deck and see if one gets eliminated or not. And if not, they all move on and we do it again the next weekday and the next. And then the rest of the time, so I'm just going to do like, this was round 31. Maybe I'll do 2 rounds one day, but today we're just going to do 1. So today was round 31. Maybe tomorrow we'll do round 32. Maybe the next day we'll do 32 and 33 and 34. The next day we might just do 35, okay? Stuff like that. And we play each deck. So see if each deck can pick up a loss or another win. And we'll do that until only one remains. So that was today's round, and I am going to log off on this stream. But if you enjoy the Throwback Magic the Gathering that I've been doing on Steam with Duels 2013, I'm going to be firing that up in a minute. So if you stay right here on the channel, you can watch me grind out and play some games on 2013 as we're in training to challenge the mighty Nighthawk 233 in 2013 dominance. So I will be returning shortly. We got some sweet decks over there. Obedient Dead is mono black control. You get to play Grizzlebrand. Holy crap. Ancient Wilds is mono green control. I'll show you how to play that deck, which is totally awesome. And then Exalted Darkness is the one I'm working on unlocking at the moment. So I'll be back in probably 5 to 10 minutes, assuming no computer issues. Cross your fingers. And yeah, see you in a few. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.